Welcome back, folks. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy. I'm a Canva coach and a Canva community certified trainer. And today we're going to do a little bit of blending. So I'm going to start off with adding some text to my workspace. And in this text, I'm going to type skater. I'll make that a little bit larger and I'll bring it right up top here. I'm going to change the font to a font called Rubik Dirt. That's what it looks like right there. And I'll just make that a little bit smaller. I'm going to add a rectangle on my workspace, and I'm going to place it right behind the text. I'm going to add a border, and I'm also going to make it transparent. I'm going to add another rectangle on my workspace. I did that by pressing R from your keyboard. And I'm going to bring this up to the top. I'm going to just rotate this slightly. And I'll add another one, or I'll duplicate it. And I'll just twist this the other way, like this. I'm going to grab both of them and just make them a little bit longer, like that. Now I'm going to grab the one on top and I'm going to add a white outline. So I'll come back up here to borders. I'll select the borders option and I'm going to change that border to the color white. And I'm also going to change those two rectangles to black. So I'll just come up to the color selector and I'll make them both black. Now I'm going to take these two and I'm going to download them. And I'm just going to leave that right there for now. I'm going to add another page, and in here I'm going to place a photo of a person skateboarding. So I'll just go into my recently used. This is the photo that I want to use. And we're going to go on over to the apps section and we're going to use the blend image app to blend those two items together. This is what it looks like. Now for the bottom layer, I'm going to use that image that I just downloaded, the one with skater and those two rectangles. So I'm just going to go back to choose the file downloads area. So I'm going to choose that file and I'll say open. We can see that it's right there. And for the upper layer, I'm going to use this image right here. So I'll just say use selected image. And now we can see that they've kind of blended those two together, which is perfect. Now I want to make sure that my image covers everything. So make sure that you don't have any black on your workspace. And you want to make sure that for the blend mode that you're actually choosing the screen option. You'll notice underneath we have the option to adjust the top layer. So just press that down to get the remaining options. We have the option to fill the area, which is what I'm doing right now. We can scale the image to make it bigger or smaller. And I'm just going to leave it like that because I want the skateboard to come out just a little bit, but I also want that arm coming out and the head coming out as well, because we're going to create a pop out from this too. We have the option to change the horizontal offset, but I'm going to leave it right there. And also the vertical offset. So if you want to bring it up or down, you can do that as well. I'm pretty happy with this design, so I'm just going to add another page and I'm going to add this design to my page. Here it is right here. I'm just going to resize this, take up the whole page like that. And I'm going to come back over here to my second page. I'm going to grab this, I'm going to make a copy and I'm going to bring this back over here to this design. And I'm going to remove the background on that. because now I want to create my pop out. So I'm just going to make this a little bit larger and just try and match it up as best I can. Now you might have to just zoom out a little bit. And that's what this is going to look like with that blended image and that pop out. Now, keep in mind, this isn't transparent. Right now, I've got a white box all the way around. If I go to position and layers and I grab both of those layers and I move it over, and if I change the background color to pink, you're going to notice that this design has got that white background. But if I grab this and put it back, and then I come down to share, I download this design. I only want page 3, and I download it, and then I bring it back in to Canva. So here it is right here. I'll just make that a little bit larger like this. And now I'm going to remove the background. That's going to make that image. Well, that didn't work, did it? Okay, so what else can we do? So let's click on that image. Let's go to edit and let's go to our tools, because I'm sure you're going to run into this problem as well. So why don't we try Magic Grab? And well, I don't seem to like that either. So I'm just going to deselect and go back. Why don't we try Magic Layers? All right, let's go to position and layers and let's see what's happened now. Ooh, I like this. Let's get rid of that white rectangle and look at that. Now it's transparent. And look, it's even separated the text. And so that means that we can actually go in there and change the name and put it back on her t-shirt. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, let me know what you think about this design. Do you like the original? Do you like the one with the background removed? Did you learn anything in this tutorial? If you learned anything in this tutorial, if you liked this tutorial, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. All right, guys. For now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Until next time.